Yeah, absolutely. So yeah.
I feel you. So I'm going to blame your parents for this then, because basically your parents got you into music, which is amazing.
Yeah. And like, even when I was younger and I didn't like my lessons that much, I'm realizing it was still important because I was still around music and I was around like the talk and hearing these like the terminology and the theory and all that. So even though I wouldn't like practice that much, I was still around it, which I think is coming in handy now, obviously. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So can you all talk about how it was working with 26 Films and this new music video a little bit?
Yeah, so working with 26 Films was great. Just like working with a bunch of other people in the industry, we got along with them right away. We had great chemistry, and going into film all those music videos that day, they had the whole team bustling around and it was such a surreal experience to brush by the curtain and see the entire barn with the whole team hard at work. And
was like
that was
20
really
people
cool to
in
see.
there.
Yeah, there were 20
Yeah.
people there.
Mm-hmm.
And it was amazing that they were all there to help us, right?
Yeah.
Because like, I mean, obviously we were paying them and all that, but they really but they obviously like cared about what they were doing, and they were so inspired, and they had all these cool ideas, and they'd be like, oh my God, what if we did this? What if we tried this? And it's really inspirational to see other artists working and speaking with each other, even if we don't understand exactly what they're talking about, because we make music, not videos, you know?
Yeah,
But it's very inspiring.
definitely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then how about in this video in particular, is there anything you want to share? Are we leaving a lot of it kind of up to determinations? What do we think?
The outfits were hard to play in.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
They were very hard to play in. Like, I think you'll see us moving around a little bit less than in the glitch video.
Yeah.
Not because we were like, let's not move around as much, but because it was so hard to play without tripping and falling and dying. Like,
Not me though. You'll see me going crazy behind the drum
yeah,
kit.
but your shoes were hard to play in, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'll see a couple of shots of some shoes there.
It was one of the makeup artist's boyfriend's shoes.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Two sizes too big. Trying to play the drums in that was not fun, but we made it happen. We made it work.
And this is a pretty like drum heavy song also. It's very like drums
Ooh.
and bass. So
Yeah.
yeah.
You can expect a lot of that from
Yes.
daughters.
Yes.
Yep.
Lots of
I'm
headbanging. Y'all.
excited.
Sweet. Sweet. So on to the next one. So we got your gear down. Who inspires you? So Quinn, I assume you have, I know a lot of people like them right here, the warning, right? And
Yeah.
but who would be like your favorite, like who you look up to professionally?
That's such a hard question because I feel like as I've
Right.
been writing, I kind of start to take inspiration from everything. Like there are artists, obviously, like everyone knows The Warning. I take inspiration from. I also take inspiration from Aurora, but also from like Children of Bodom and all that stuff. But as I've been writing more and more over the past like maybe 4 years or something, I start to take inspiration also from stories and from movies and from life experiences. So it's kind of hard to pinpoint one thing. And then I'll go through phases, right? Where I maybe take more inspiration from this artist. And then the month later, I'm taking inspiration from this story I read. And so it's kind of hard to pinpoint, but I hope that answers your question.
100%.
Okay.
I think most of us do. It changes and it will.
Yeah,
Always.
absolutely. And especially because like, I feel like especially in 2024, like you're constantly being bombarded with information, like especially online and the media, like there's always something in your face, or you turn on the TV and the news is right there. And yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
What about you, Aria? Same.
Okay.
I have to say, the majority of my bass lines have been inspired by Dream Theater.
Nice.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
I don't know. The playing in that band is so technical and so unique. I really respect that band. And so yeah, I'd say Dream Theater for me.
Yeah. And you always write like really like complicated bass parts, but I think that really we've realized it works out really well for us as a 3-piece because she helps fill out that sound, because obviously we only have one guitar player and I can't be like noodling around the whole time because that doesn't fill out the sound. So I play a lot of like power chords and then riffs, right? but her complicated bass lines kind of help to like make it more interesting, but also support more on that lower end,
For
if
sure.
that makes any sense. So it's perfect that you love Dream Theater.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Very
and with those bass lines, it's sometimes hard to match that with the drums.
Mhm.
But when we do, for example, like in Glitch, going into the second
Mhm.
verse there,
Perfect.
that part, the bass line is insane.
Mhm.
And when that just matches up with everything else, it really brings it together. And so
Yeah.
you.
And I feel like over the past like year and a bit that we've been a band, we've gotten really good at identifying, like knowing each other's playing style
Yeah.
and being able to predict like kind of what type of like style they're going to put into playing when we're writing a song.
Mhm.
So it's easier to match up now and to become tighter with the parts that we write.
yeah, that's a cool way of putting it.
Yeah.
So,
And we've learned a lot of that in the studio with Jordan also. He's really helped us like just go to that next level.
yeah, so for a lot of my drum playing, to be honest, for a lot of early work and for not early, we've only been a band for
We've been a
like
band for
a year and a half.
Yeah.
In our like
In the
old
early
stuff,
days.
old freeze
Back in
fall.
1875.
Hilarious.
But for my drumming, I'd say that for this EP as well, I think that my drumming, I was kind of just still figuring out how to write songs because I'm pretty new to writing,
Yeah.
writing music and writing drums in general.
Mhm.
So I'd say that there wasn't actually a lot of inspiration for my drums. I was kind of just like
Just writing.
putting my thoughts out there and writing what felt best for the song.
Yeah.
But for our newer music, you can expect to see some influences
From all of us, I
from
think.
all of us,
Yeah.
and in my
Yeah.
drumming too,
Like
for
when the
our newer music.